Welcome to Zelda Speed Runs. We have for you from the Zelda 2 Randomizer 2024 Standard Tournament a Swiss Round 2 matchup between Vaughn and AnimusUnited. On tracking, we have RG365, and I'll pass it over to our commentary team of Sonny Rath and Jay Coper. Take it away, you two.
Speaking of Jay Coper, thanks for the raid.
Yeah, it's only right. I guess if people can tolerate me speaking, then this is the place to be. So, yeah, looking forward to an exciting race here. Interesting matchup. Vaughn, mostly an all keys kind of guy. Animus has had a lot of success in previous randomizer tournaments. So, I'd have to probably give Animus a little bit of an edge here, but you never know.
It is rando. Anything can happen, but yeah, Vaughn. I know Vaughn's been working on all keys a lot, is in both the 100% all keys tournament as well as this. And oh boy, we have an Islands West.
Yeah, we sure do. I wonder if we can... No, you usually can't kill these birds in one hit at attack 1, and it kind of sucks. At least they're giving XP, which is very rare.
Yeah, because they normally roll 0, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they start at 0 so they can roll up. If they roll up, they can have something. And it turns out that bridge was kind of a waste of time. Takes us to P5. Oof.
Yikes, P5 early on. There's a chance of a red iron knuckle showing up here.
Yeah, this other direction, though, takes us to a bridge with a red Dyra, and that's not great.
Yeah, the red Dyra at Life 1 definitely going to end up being a one-shot. However, it's possible to make it through this. It's just the Bago Bagos alongside. Makes it a bit of a pain.
Yeah. So we can go the other way and kill birds for a while if we don't want to mess with this dude, I guess. The birds aren't really threatening. Yeah, Sonny almost got the red Dyra down. Or no, I'm sorry. You're Sonny. I meant Animus almost got the red Dyra down. I am sure you would have gotten it down as well. Ooh, we want that bag so badly. Can we get it? No,
he did get it.
Yeah.
Oh, the double axe coming out.
Yeah.
Always a moment that feels bad.
Just to address something in chat, I've been playing this randomizer longer than FFR has existed, so as far as who came from where.
And, you know where I come from, in this case. Baga Baga's being worth 10, and I think they're the ones that have the P-Bag in their drop pool. That's pretty nice.
Why are we up in Ain? We had the red Dyra killed. He should have crossed the bridge, in my opinion. But maybe he was on his last life, and he just, it's like, let's start this fresh. But he's still at attack 1. And meanwhile, Vaughn is in P5. I can't imagine he's going to get too much accomplished here. It's just a matter of what levels he might be able to take away from it.
Yeah, I think Animus was on his last life. So we've got 50 and 100 point P-Bags in the pool right now that we've seen.
Yeah. Certainly, a test of combat skills so far, and avoiding damage, which you would think might favor a vanilla runner.
I would agree, but in this case, it's been rough. Hopefully this Orange Gray won't be much of a problem. Drops a 50-point P-Bag, so not a bad find. And this should
what? This has to be the boots, I guess. Or it could be the magic key and the boots in 5. I think those are the only 2 possibilities.
Yeah, I think you're right. And if this is the key, that's evil.
Yeah, little bit evil. It's always already slightly evil if it's the boots, because we had to cross that bridge with the red Dyra and whatnot, but Animus really wants to finish off this level because he wants to up and out of this cave.
Yeah, I can't blame him one bit for that either, and we'll get Magic 3. Now it's just making it through the rest of the cave, which won't be too much of a problem, fortunately.
No idea how good Magic 3 is because we've seen 0 spells, of course. There are the boots. Okay.
As you called.
So that is a pretty significant lead for Animus, I would say, at this point.
Vaughn may not be too far behind, sitting at 213 right now. But this bridge is definitely giving him the business.
Yep. Great start for Animus's cave exploration so far. The next 2 caves he checks are both connectors that he does not need, or pass-throughs rather. I didn't see if there was a hint there. I'm gonna guess it was not.
I missed the hint as well due to watching Vaughn's combat.
Well, the trophy is in the east, and that is just for... It's either jump or life, I don't remember, but either way, not required.
Though jump is nice to have. Life, I mean, newer runners like myself, we do like to have it, but it's definitely not a requirement by any means, as that's a connector to Death Mountain, and it's a Caldera Death Mountain.
Yeah, we don't want to mess with that yet. We got plenty to do in the west here first. There is a raft tile. Good to know. This is probably a pass-through back to the other one, but not necessarily. Actually, maybe it's too far south to be a pass-through, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Oh, that's
it's a connector. Do we have islands west, islands east?
Looks probably that way. Which, considering that boots were basically forced upon us in the first 2 minutes of the race, then that's not a bad deal. Islands can make for a really fast seed when you get the boots. We got Fairy behind the medicine. Not checking quite yet where that... Oh, here's Jump. Alright,
yep.
Now we'll walk through and check where the medicine is, since we can pick up Downstab on the way.
Absolutely. Finding Jump right next to Mito is just so nice. And it'll make a lot of this combat a lot easier.
Okay, so that means that was the trophy on the east for life.
Indeed. Alright, so Vaughn going through Pillar P-Bag Cave. Animus picking up Jump right now, soon to be picking up Downstab.
It's just thinking how ironic it is that when the old man says this, with this you can jump really high, he does a little jump into the air as he's like bestowing the spell onto you. So,
which is amazing. Alright. Vaughn has the boots, now able to explore the entirety of the west, and once he finds the east, we'll be able to explore the east. Oh man, Downstab pickup coming up for Animus.
Downstab sub 10, you like to see it?
Always. Though, I like to call it the built-in cheat of this game, considering how powerful Downstab really is.
Yeah. Firebuss Lizards with the medicine. So if we want Fairy, we're going to have to go into P6, which means that the magic key is accessible without going into a palace. There's the child on the grass tile.
Ooh, good find on that for Vaughn. We'll make Darunia a one-stop shop.
Oh. These guys in slightly different places here. Animus is checking out a little bit of the east, and he's found an item cave. And there is a magic jar, which is great.
Indeed, and that is... Oh, that's a blue Lizalfos. So these guys can be worth up to 500 experience, which is just beautiful to see, especially this early on. Only rolled 200 this time around.
Yeah, that was probably not worth the time investment.
That's very true. And now the question that we will have an answer to shortly. What's the item here in Sunken Peabag Cave as another blue Lizalfos is found, and that's going to be a death for Animus there. Last life.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. You don't want to leave this cave without the item. I
He
would
may
jump
may
over
opt
him and then come back and kill him, or make an attempt to kill him.
I agree, but
Oh, that is painful, man.
he definitely got greedy there. Vaughn mapping out the islands right now, just getting a feel for where everything is, and runs across the Magic Jar Cave.
Tana is working on very little health here. Maybe try again. Not sure what palace that was.
Might have been a 3-6. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we had a 5-1 and maybe a 3-6 in the west.
You know, after Fairy Spell is obtained, one might be doable.
Oh, I mean, after Fairy's attuned, it should be 100%, but Fairy is blocked by the medicine, which is in 6, so that's not something that we're going to be counting on. We're gonna
That's true. Magic Key is definitely what's going to be counted on.
Unless we find some keys in the drop pool.
And that's a possibility. Get it done out of logic, which would be super nice. Vaughn coming in to talk to the bot, try to get the hint, but there is no hint available. And a very nicely fought. I want to say that was a red Gria, but it could have been a blue one from Animus there.
We just know it wasn't orange because it would have been visible.
Exactly. And Link Doll just sitting right by Fairy Cave. Definitely nice to see. Alright, looks like Vaughn has picked up Jump. We'll be grabbing Downstab here very shortly. Animus exploring around, finds a 200-point bag.
Passing up Life 4.
I have a feeling Animus is shooting for attack 3 at this point.
Yeah, that seems most likely. Since we know the magic key is available, the magic levels aren't too important right now.
I would agree with that. Raru located with Oath. That's a free Thunder tonight.
There is. Boots in the West. Thank you for the hint, man.
Never would have guessed that.
Yeah. See, if this were like Ocarina of Time Rando, there would be a logical place to prevent that from happening.
This is true. All right, Thunder obtained by Animus.
Yeah. Not only were the boots early, but they were forced to be early. They were 100% required. We could do nothing. So I didn't see if we could cast Thunder. Did you catch the cost of it?
It is 86 right now, so just barely off. It'll be castable soon.
Maybe. That's a bold statement in a way. Either you have to get another jar, or Thunder has to go down in cost, neither of which are guaranteed to happen anytime soon. So
This is true. Oh, Animus going after the double gorillas, and unfortunately,
yeah, attack 2 not quite doing it for us yet. Let's hope Animus does not leave another cave without the item this time, at least.
hopefully, I think he's just going to keep pushing past the gorillas, and
Man, attack 2 not even killing the orange moblin. There we go. Okay, now we can cast Thunder. We might as well do that.
yeah,
We're not even killing a bot with attack 2.
this attack too is atrocious.
It is. I don't think it got any better than attack 1.
Yeah, I think it's still doing 1 damage.
So we need to pick up attack 3, really.
Well, a 500-point bag's nice.
Oh, is that what Animus missed out on there?
That is exactly what Animus missed out on. Vaughn deciding to go 2-3-3.
Okay.
But,
Vaughn
oh
cast
my goodness.
Jump.
Oh, Animus is going to take out the blue Azalfos here. This will give attack 3, and we'll be able to see if it ends up doing much better than attack 2.
It almost has to.
I agree with that. Oh yeah, that's already better. All right. Tries to jump over the blue Lizalfos, but has no luck in doing so.
Here's Medicine Cave. I don't think that Animus went in here.
I don't think he did either, but blink and you miss it. Thunder takes out the blue Lizalfos.
Yeah, that is really nice.
That's a strong Thunder. I love seeing those kinds of plays. Oh, that's a raft.
Okay. And we did see the raft tile in the south, so that could lead us to Maze Island.
Either Maze Island or Death Mountain. I don't think, or well, yeah, actually either Maze Island or Death Mountain, and we haven't seen the bridge yet, so there are quite a few questions still. I missed what spell Darunia has.
Death Mountain holds the cross. Okay. We got the kid. We got jump. We're gonna clear out Darunia first time through here.
Always nice, and we'll get to see the super jump.
Yeah, let's see how many tries Animus puts into this, or if he gives up. Nice. Not bad. Third try, I think.
It was either third or fourth. I actually lost count a bit there. Vaughn's attempting to get a red iron knuckle here.
So, I'm not sure if Animus realizes that he's left behind Medicine Cave with the raft in the west. We'll have to see how important that is.
Now, I do notice with his tracker that we can see in the booth that he does not have Medicine Cave marked, and he does not have the Heart Container Cave marked. So those two are missing on the west.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Vaughn saw the Heart Container Cave either.
I don't think he has, though I might be mistaken on that. And Spell in Darunia tonight, so when New Kasuto's found, there's a potential to just clear that town out as well.
Yeah, that could be big.
We do have a palace found over on Animus' side. Okay, this attack 3 is looking really nice. And it's GP.
There's another town. Is this New Kasuto? It is Old Kasuto.
With
Might as well see what
fire. If this is Fire Thunder, then we're about to be in business.
Yeah. Fire Fairy would also be huge, considering. There it is.
You called that.
Yeah, our other access to Fairy is from the medicine, which is in P6, so that is a really nice load off there. And we don't even have to... We know that the magic key is not in a palace. It's got to be available in the overworld. But the logic does not account for fire being linked to Fairy. But we can go ahead and just dive palaces now if we want to. I'm not sure how expensive fire was. Oh, apparently the raffle is unlikely to be required here.
Yeah, that's a nice find, and there's the other 3-6 here on the maze. So it looks like 4 is the only palace missing, and that's going to be in Death Valley.
Sounds good. Yeah, if I am Animus, I definitely want to clear this island and get probably the magic key off this island, but we'll see. But once we get that magic key, just go right into that palace and start looking around. But we also, of course, want the glove. That is the most important thing.
Yeah, the possibility of the glove still being out here is a massive mystery. Though, I will say at 21 minutes, having Fairy Thunder... I mean...
You don't have Reflect yet, I guess?
No Reflect yet. It's going to be in Naboru or New Kasuto, but even still, the spells that are available, they're quite nice.
Yeah, we might want to look for those towns, because New Kasuto in particular could be very helpful. Ooh, the fire is pretty cheap.
Alright.
It's less than 24.
I mean, fire being less than 24 at Magic 4 is always nice.
Where are these items? Oh my goodness. We haven't seen a single one yet.
Well, we did see one. One of them was a magic jar. We don't know what the other is
right.
just yet.
I saw that, but like didn't completely register it. Where? Yeah, you
Hey,
keep looking. Spent too much. It's literally 2
It's
steps
right
from
there!
the palace. Wow.
It's right there! Double magic jar. Okay, no matter what, once New Kasuto's found, that town's getting cleared.
Yeah, obviously. Man, I'd be tempted to just go back to the east before I even jump in here and look for New Kasuto Smart, but it might be blocked by the hammer. I guess the hammer's unlikely to be in a palace, if that what it is. Or it could be blocked by the flute, even.
Yeah, because 3-Eye Rock could have it as well, so...
Yeah.
There are a couple different options. Casted Thunder hoping to get the blue iron knuckle down with that, but unfortunately it does not work out.
Yeah, a kind of interesting choice to cast Thunder. Let's see if he casts it again. He did. I might take down that blue iron knuckle as long as you cast it, but because he's dependent on magic to get through here. He can't just use his magic willy-nilly like he's got the magic key. He's got to save magic for fairy costs. I don't think we've seen any keys yet, so...
Yeah, I haven't noticed any keys just yet. Alright, Vaughn coming back into the Magic Jar Cave. Taking down the Gorilla is no problem here.
Yeah, he's still dealing with this terrible attack too. He really needs that another attack level.
I would agree with that, and that is another death for Animus here within the palace. But the nice part is, it is a magic refill, so...
Life 3 could be a little better. That was a decent amount of damage in one chunk there.
Yeah, a little scary to see.
Seeing that red jar, knowing you could have cast Thunder in the previous room, not the best feeling.
Oh, this is 3 on Maze.
Yep. I think he's a little far to the left. Yeah. There's a danger here of him going off the left side of the screen, but...
Did not have it happen.
And takes
And,
him out. Yep.
whew, nicely done. And only worth 150, but 500 point bags dropping from the bosses tonight. That's kind of big.
Yeah, that's nice. I might have gone back and finished off that level, but Animus, in a hurry, takes 2 life levels. He could have taken 1 attack level too, but taking the up and 8, and he's gonna re-dive. That is interesting. We do know that this is 3 now, so 3 is probably the second smallest palace generally, so not the worst place to look for an item. But yeah, maybe he's thinking, I just don't want to come back to Maze Island anymore after I leave.
Not that I can blame him. I mean, it is a little ways out of the way, so having to come back would cost a bit of time. Nice jump over the red iron knuckle as well as that blue iron knuckle there. And this is a glove fairy block.
Yeah.
Definitely going to take a bit of damage.
Always love to see the glove behind a glove fairy block. Lets you know the randomizer's working properly.
I'm with you on that. And you know, you were mentioning 3 being one of the 2 smallest palaces, and it definitely made itself known here.
Yeah.
That was a very small 3.
Yeah, that was nice and easy. So we got a heart out of the 3. Looking pretty good on safeties here. That's gonna lead into bot, I think.
I think so. I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure either. Well, time to do 2 now, I guess.
I mean, at this point, considering what's available.
It's funny that he passes up the key completely. I mean, fairy is very cheap. It's true. But, still, you might as well take the free key while you're there.
It'd be saving it for GP in case the magic key isn't found, since even though it is quite rare, there can be a locked door in GP.
That's true. That is a possibility.
Ooh, glove block over here, so not going to be able to go left, has to go right. Another split.
Yeah, lots of options here.
I do like that he's taking the left here. Okay, that was actually really good to get through the blue iron nickel there, but it unfortunately did loop on itself.
Yeah. Well, if it's gonna loop, having it loop quickly like that is nice. And this is a dead end, so this whole path is kind of garbage.
Yeah, a little unfortunate to see, but
I would have 100% up an 8 from where Animus is right now.
yeah, I think I would have as well.
Oh, we got Vaughn finding the key. That must have been in Risen P-Bay cave.
Yep, as confirmed by one of our trackers tonight, RG365.
So, we've already seen that the lack of keys not really slowing Animus down much at all. But still nice to have regardless.
Absolutely. The only thing that is now a pain is the lack of the glove. So the question now becomes, where is that glove going to be at? As Vaughn finds the desert tile with the glove for free!
Yeah, just sitting there.
And there's
Alright.
3-Eye Rock.
Animus is failing. So we still have to worry about Reflect. That's the big question here now. And is it here? Okay. Well, it's no longer a question. It's an answer.
That's true.
Can't blame Animus for clearing out this town. He still needs that glove. He's likely gonna clear out this whole town and then probably find the glove immediately after, so he'll be in go mode.
This might actually be a pretty quick one after Animus gets that glove.
Yeah. Vaughn's got his key. He doesn't have Fairy yet, but he doesn't necessarily need it. And he went and picked up that key even though it's irrelevant.
Yeah, Vaughn has one of the problems that I have where we'll see something and we'll be like, ooh, gotta pick it up. And it's something I've definitely been breaking myself of, but I know how hard it is to break oneself of it.
Ooh, Animus up an 8 out of Nuke Pseudo. That is not gonna help him. I'm not sure what his plan is now. Maybe he'll just go to 1 at this point.
Methinks so. You know me all too well on that. Definitely an ooh piece candy moment.
Yeah, maybe Animus is also thinking about the 2 caves that he left behind here. Medicine and Heart Container.
That is a possibility.
Though he is gonna head into 1 now, so maybe we'll see the item in 1 while we're at it. Can't think of anything that would be terribly helpful at this point. Really? Like, the flute would just waste time, honestly. It would allow us to check Red Rock, which we know we don't need.
Yeah, since both Sunken and Risen have been found. On top of that, Water Tile and Desert Tile have been found. So the only thing it could lead to would be an encounter of some sort.
Animus just casually casting fire or something, I'm not sure. There's our last heart container, so a slight disparity in the number of containers on each side here. Animus has 8 and 8, whereas Vaughn has 6 and 5.
Yeah, just a little bit of a difference. Vaughn about to find out that this was just a loop. But with that glove in hand, we'll be able to head off to the left here. Whew, scares me just a bit. Lands the 4-tile jump, no problem, but unfortunately, Red Iron Knuckle said hi. Okay, Vaughn definitely scared me there. I didn't think he was going to make the jump for a moment.
Animus is certainly taking a lot of advantage of this free or very cheap fairy spell that we have when to fire.
No kidding there, as Horsehead goes down for Animus.
Man,
Worth a
it's
nice
hard to get
400.
more XP out of the Horsehead room. 600 points from the two of them.
Yeah, that's a solid amount of experience. Vaughn deciding to go ahead and take life 5 here. And I imagine we'll be seeing Helmet Head before too long.
Seems likely.
Well, I know Vaughn's going to grab that Link doll. The lives are always welcome. And here he is, Helmet Head himself.
So Animus certainly has a bit of a lead here, but he needs to find that glove. And the longer he goes without that glove, the more this exploration could give a chance for Vaughn to get back into this.
Absolutely, and Vaughn stopped to think about it for a moment. He's gonna go after the level with that extra life. Fortunately, he doesn't have to worry about a game over here. Cast Thunder, and that'll be a double level, leaving 2.
Yeah, so their levels will match up. What are you doing? Why? Just go. Just go, dude. There's no point to killing him. I mean, at the very most, it's like information that the Thunder would kill the Blue Iron Knuckle, but yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Double Thunder will not take out the Blue Iron Knuckle, and with Vaughn having Magic Key as well, it really is just knowledge at that point.
Alright, Vaughn has found himself on Maze Island. Let's attack forward. While Animus is into Medicine Cave, you know, this is not where he needs to be.
Now, Animus found Rebo fairly quickly here. The question is, will Vaughn end up doing the same?
I'm a little surprised that Animus did not just up an A out of Medicine Cave after picking up the raft. It'd be interesting if Animus got kind of suckered into checking out Death Mountain and just picked up that raft.
That's a possibility, though I'm not sure if he would dive it without the hammer. Instead, it looks like he's going to be coming into 6.
Yeah, well, he does know that he doesn't need the item out of here. So, I think the best argument for cleaning this up now is you're here and you just don't want to come back to the west at all. That looks
Yeah.
like a bug block. So, there's a possibility that not having the glove here could hurt Animus a whole lot if Barbara is just in the room beyond that. Or there's a possibility that not having the glove could help Animus a lot if getting through that room would have led to a long path that's not the right way to Barbara. So you just never know.
And with Barbara's room potentially being off of an elevator, you never know what you're going to find, especially in 6. And look at that! Speaking of Barbara being off an elevator.
Yeah. Might have been a case where he got quite lucky not coming in here with the glove, so good for him, I guess.
Vaughn trying to get the 3-tile jump. Or 3-tile high jump, shall I say. Took a bit to do, but does get it.
Animus using fairly straightforward strats here, but being pretty consistent with them, and Barbara should be going down pretty quick. If this is 1,000, we could get a double bubble, but if it's not, then we're probably just gonna take what we got here.
I mean, technically it was 1,000.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
I know. Don't worry, my friend.
Alright, so Animus says 1, 3, and 6 down. And he's just gonna go ahead and go into 5, too. Maybe he just never finds the glove. That's unlikely. Very, very unlikely.
Oh. Vaughn just getting unfortunate positioning from Rebo there. This looks a little better.
Oh, what? 5 is apparently completely free.
Well, okay then. Just free palaces all over the place. All right. Vaughn has his second palace down, so still sitting behind Animus just a bit, not too terribly much, and does find the drop that took Animus a bit to find. Will get an extra bar of magic out of this, but still has yet to go pick up Fire, which is Fairy, as well as has not picked up Reflect yet. And with how quick Animus is just going through these palaces, I think it's time to turn on the afterburners.
Yeah, Vaughn definitely needs to get going. But the glove could also still be a problem for Animus, so until Animus finds that glove, that is Vaughn's big advantage. Is one way out that he has to really
that is true
for himself. And Animus is going into Death Mountain.
Okay.
And he's
okay. I was about to be really worried there for a moment. Oh, nope,
and
he is.
Going back. And he's going in. And he's not. All right. We know exactly what he's thinking.
He's just having fun giving us the bait and switch. Alright, GP has been found now for Vaughn, so he knows exactly where it is. Animus coming back over to the east will probably be looking for that desert tile.
Yeah, which is where our glove is, so. think it might be just right up here. Maybe.
Vaughn deciding to walk in and then immediately walk out of Darunia. Forcing that spawn, which I like. And there's our way through Valley of Death, and Reflect will be picked up here for Vaughn. On top of that, an extra heart container. And there's the magic key for Animus.
Yeah, I think Animus is likely to find the glove pretty quickly here, which would put him in a very commanding lead, but he still needs to actually find it. There it is. Yep. There it is.
And it looks like the lava tile encounters aren't going to be that bad. And there's the glove for Animus, so it's time to just go and get the other two palaces done.
Yep. He's already seen P2. And we can just cast Fairy whenever we want for no reason at all. It's just... What is going on? That is a very weird Valley of Death.
Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, Vaughn did pick up the trophy from Spell Tower. And Animus going through here with some fairy feet. Gets them all, and there's the up and A to refill all the resources. And now it's just time to push.
Yeah, I don't know why he even swung at that statue. So yeah, unless Animus has the worst time ever in the 3 palaces he's got left, he's in really, really good shape.
I absolutely agree with that, and I mean, GP can do so many different things, because it is GP after all.
But even on top of him having all the items he needs, and all the containers, and 2 gem lead, he's also got both 5 and 6 gems placed. So, you know, he's just got the 2 shorter palaces left, and here is Kirak, who's going to do some up-down action on us a little bit.
Forest free! What are these free palaces?
Well, this one had a few more rooms than 5 did.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I think Animus forgot that he picked up the mini key.
I think he did too, but at the same time, muscle memory of casting fairy. I get it.
And he's gonna walk out of here?
Because he's gonna go straight over to 2 after leaving here.
Yeah, there's a question whether that's faster. It might be.
I think ever so slightly, it just depends upon how quickly he can hit these fairy feet. Which it didn't take too long, and Fairy's cost dropped significantly at Magic 6. Or not Fairy, Fire's cost dropped significantly at Magic 6.
At this point, we have to be wondering if Animus can hit a sub-hour. Certainly possible. He's only got 2 left, and he's already seen a good chunk of 2.
Yeah, so he'll know to go left when he reaches that glove block.
Yeah, it's certainly not surprising that the seed was very fast when it was a boots biome on, or not boots, an island biome on both the west and the east end. The boots were basically thrusted upon us in the first 2 minutes of the race. So.
Absolutely. Even though grabbing the boots was not free by any means, and oh, mistiming the jump there.
This seems like a solid plan.
I like the backup plan.
I don't know if this was actually the right way. I think that left below that glove block might have been correct, but I don't blame him for going this way first.
I think this was the exact same way Vaughn went.
Oh, was it? Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if he actually ended up going through the glove block or not. Because he died to the iron knuckle the first time he tried to go through.
Yeah. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, there was... Yeah, it was this room. And
right.
then it went straight to Helmet Head.
Yep. Alright. Placing all gems at 51 minutes. Sounds good.
Blazing Fast will have... I'm assuming this is Attack 5, though I might be wrong.
Yeah, 5, 6, 6, not the highest levels ever, but I would imagine Animus is going to be just fine. He does have all containers after all.
Yeah, 2090 is Attack 5. Vaughn just got it.
Oh, is this the glove block right here? Yep. See, Vaughn is going to waste a bunch of time because he's coming in here with the glove.
Yep,
Sensible person.
It's gonna feel bad. Alright, Attack 5 for Animus. And entering GP at 51.26. This definitely has sub-hour potential to it.
Yeah, I think that's really the biggest suspense that's left in this race is Animus going to sub-hour the seed.
I agree, and it depends upon how long it takes to get to Thunderbird here. But Vaughn does hit a dead end.
Yeah, that's great news for him, because we know that's not the right way in 6. Why
Absolutely.
is he going left? Don't go left! Oh my goodness.
He is definitely playing some gambles here.
You know, if he feels behind, which I don't blame him, then going left is a perfectly valid play. It's just not going to be the right play this time. It's not right because it's a bad decision. It's just not right because of luck, basically. So.
Yeah. Oh, Animus.
Almost. A lot
Almost.
of damage in a hurry.
Yeah, and almost took Spill into the lava there. But does get the fairy cast off, makes it out, no problem. And Vaughn, unfortunately, running into one of the outdoor rooms.
Yeah, Life 6 is not great. We know that Animus does not have life, and he also even up an aid when he saw the trophy that would have given him life. But that Bird Knight just did 4 hearts of damage in one.
Yeah.
So. Oof.
This is a nasty room.
Yeah, I think you gotta thunder through them. But even thunder would just it's not gonna kill the spicy chicken. So. Okay, that's a decent plan though. Get that guy down at the bottom. Does he have shield?
He does not.
Okay. Yeah, this could be rough. Just with the life effectiveness, I think that's the biggest thing slowing Animus down right now.
But he does make it through.
And more spicy, or more, not spicy chickens, but...
More birds, though.
Yeah.
Holy moly, lag generator. Online. Vaughn just exploring through this P6 right now. Finds the item room. Immediately takes the up and A and knows that he needs to go right. Now the only question is what's past this elevator. That looped back to the four-way.
Oh, I think Animus was just... I thought he went backwards or something. Anyway, no, I guess that was a loop, yeah, so... He's just gonna have to choose a different path this time, and not a bad idea to just up an A and get his resources back since he was running a little low.
I absolutely agree, and yeah, he did loop back to the four-way junction. And Vaughn is now at Barba. Looks like he might have been setting up for the jackhammer.
You gotta love it when the fairies touch.
Always great.
Vaughn getting a couple hits on the downstab, but in a pretty dangerous way, I think.
Yeah, while Barba's falling, getting those hits with downstab, a little scarier.
Alright, I think Animus is probably on a good path now, and he's taking less damage, so... We'll see. Oof. That damage, though, you... If someone gets in your way, you are in some trouble.
Yeah, you don't take a small amount of damage, you take some hefty hits. Just like that.
Yeah, just fairy over everything. That's true. That's the main tool at your disposal. I don't know why you wouldn't cast fairy. There you go. Now he's got to go back down so we can get in this elevator.
Makes it through, doesn't take a hit, and immediately into Thunderbird from that elevator.
Yeah, was not a surprise to see Thunderbird's pedestal there.
So the potential for sub-hour is still very much alive.
Oh yeah. I don't think Dark Link is going to be immediately after this, but maybe.
It's possible.
Yeah, I just don't know if there's paths we've seen, and I feel like there has to be more rooms left in this palace.
I imagine there are still quite a few rooms left, but the question is, how many?
Yeah, and how many are going to be forced for us to go through, or maybe there will be like a branch in the next room, and if we go the right way, that takes us to Dark Link, so... We'll see. Animus is taking care of this Thunderbird very nicely. Made some really nice dodges of a couple of those fireballs, so...
Yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful T-Bird fight, and you mention a junction and it shows up immediately.
Wow, I'm not sure quite how Animus survived that, but... Not gonna go up for now.
Gonna continue right, run into a spicy chicken here.
Oh, we're alive.
Just barely. Can't cast fire to make it through.
Yeah, now he's
Last
down to his
life.
last life.
All right. These birds.
Oh, that was really nice, taking out that one with the upstab there.
Oh, all right. Fortunately, easy room after those birds. Because holy moly, that was a brutal room. Another fairly straightforward room here.
Looks like the drippers are dropping baby Goomas today. Kind of mid-tier enemy. Oh, Yes, you want that.
Yeah.
Nice life. That would have been amazing if the bot jumped over there. You know, just saying. But
Hey, I'm with you on that. All right, more waffles coming up. Vaughn making it through P5 right now.
yeah, I feel like the path to Guma was pretty straightforward in 5, and Vaughn might be taking chances and not taking the most direct route that the boss could be on, which is making it take longer for him than it did for Animus.
Absolutely, though, at the same time, I know Vaughn feels very behind right now, and
Yeah, no, I don't
rightfully
blame him for his
so.
choices.
All right, down the elevator, gonna continue down.
Yeah, if there's a 1-up, I would be tempted to go check that for 1-up after, if this is a dead end here. You want to cast fire here, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to avoid damage, and I don't know. Oh, is that a loop?
It looped.
Oh, there was a different path right after Thunderbird, so I think that's got to be the way. Oh, I don't know about that up and A. I would have gone, checked to see if there was a 1-up there, and then walked it back, I think, myself. But either way, I think Animus knows where he needs to go now, and it's really not that long of a path, but probably a good 10 rooms until we see something new at this point.
Yeah, I think so. And Vaughn realizing that's a dead end.
Also,
Can you
the
go ahead
lower
and
is
up me?
dead, of course.
Yeah. All right, let's.
I think based on Mirai's chart, this could be still like the 3rd fastest time of the tournament, perhaps? Somewhere in that range?
I think so. Which, major shoutouts to Mirai for the spreadsheets he's been working on. Because those spreadsheets are... they're amazing, especially if you like information.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. At that point, you might as well die, because it's unlikely that you're getting through with the sliver of health.
Vaughn playing Guma very safe here.
My main motto is any dead Guma is a good Guma.
I will heavily agree with that motto.
Oof, that was getting dicey, but he took him down.
Sigh of relief coming after that Guma kill.
Alright, so Animus has to go up this elevator, and he does do that. Okay. Possibly happy that he's got upstab right now.
Fortunately, not a bird waiting at the end here. But is this going to immediately go to Dark Link? It is not. Though, having a King bot say hello is definitely a thing.
Okay, this GP's been a little heavy on the King bots.
It absolutely has. Gonna go ahead and use a Thundercast here, which I like.
Yeah, the question is what's going to be in this second waffle over here. And so far, nothing. Maybe it's a King bot? Nope.
And no Moa to worry about, but...
Yep, good choice.
I 100% agree with that choice. That was a fantastic choice.
Vaughn is picking up life, so if somehow Dark Link is not coming very soon, and there he is. Yeah. This is the ball game.
Speak his name and he appears. And Dark Link doing Dark Link things.
GP's free. I think Animus saw every room in this palace.
Yeah, Animus full cleared GP, but that is it. Animus all done at 1 hour 4 minutes 42 seconds. GG's to Animus. Vaughn walking around the West right now, and
Looks like he's seen the finish at this point.
yep,
Possibly not finishing himself. I'm not sure. He did quit. Okay.
yeah, he went ahead and threw in the towel. So not a bad run by Vaughn. Animus, I mean, Animus has been around for quite a while, and Vaughn, one of this year's upstarts. It was a tough match, as we are joined by Animus. GG's.
Oh, hello there. Hey, GG.
GG. Well played.
Yeah, I thought the attack levels were pretty low early on, and that GP was a lot longer than I thought it would be, so.
Yeah, you more or less full cleared GP, and running into the glove blocks that you did without having glove early on. Most of them led you straight to the bosses of the palaces.
Yeah, I'd seen that P2 was next to GP, so I wasn't too worried about that one. I think after I went through Spell Tower, I went back to the west to find the last two caves I hadn't found, and obviously for P6 I had the hint earlier that the medicine for Fairy was there, so didn't feel like clearing that, and P5 was an early boss too, and with P5 being P5, I didn't really feel like digging that out either with as much as I had left, so that got me back to the east, which had the key and the and the glove that I just missed out of the two overworld items there. So I guess Reflect and Thunder and Fairy weren't as bad to get this seed as you'd think, but even though the boots were early, I thought the low attack level through those early encounters was a little brutal to get through early on.
Yeah, this seed might have been pretty different if fire weren't linked to Fairy.
Yeah, I'd agree with that 100%.
How about that start though? Stuck on an island, you could either go into P5 and screw around there a little bit if you want, or cross the other bridge, and you had to deal with the red dire and stuff. So, yeah, would have been interesting if there wasn't the option to go into P5 and get some levels. You both went in there and killed a few things first, but
yeah, that attack was just attack 2 and attack 3 was pretty low.
At least attack 3 let you kill a bot. I don't think attack 2 was any better whatsoever than attack 1.
No.
Yeah, I think attack 2, both attack 1 and attack 2 were still doing 1 damage apiece.
Yeah, I mean, it took me 2 hits for them on attack 1 and attack 2, and I don't think I got attack 3 till later, so the P bags were very low, so I think 200 was the most I saw. So no quick way to get super quick levels like we've seen in some other seeds.
I mean, the only saving grace you really had on the P bags were the bosses dropping the 500s, and that was really it. Just the start of this seed was a slog for both of you, and it really was whoever ended up having either the better combat or more patience to actually get some early levels would have been able to have a better lead continuing on through the seed.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Really, I think the life levels early on, even though you really want to prioritize attack, but the life levels early on were certainly something I was looking for with that first encounter screen, being with what it was.
Especially with that red Dyra being on the bridge, both you and Vaughn had a bit of a rough time against that red Dyra.
Yeah. No, I mean that's a pretty brutal start. I was very impressed with that seed overall from start to finish. I mean, I guess the middle kind of once you got any key and glove, I guess it wasn't too bad. But the GP, I was impressed with the troll dead end.
Yeah, Vaughn pointing out that he fell behind, so he went left in 5 and 6 when both those palaces were basically free if you just went normal. Although you also you lucked out in 6 with not having the glove, so you couldn't follow that path, which was a relatively short dead end. But yeah, as long as you went right in 5 and 6, you were pretty set. So had Vaughn not been trying to make up the difference in time there, correctly assessing that he was behind, then it would have looked much closer in the end. But yeah, Vaughn's big advantage was that he found the glove much earlier than you did, and it was a question for quite a while of when you were actually going to go to that right place there. But yeah, once you found that glove, it was mostly a pretty moot point the whole rest of the race. And a question of maybe whether you'd get sub-hour. That was the most suspenseful thing we had left. Unfortunately, you had to clear every room in GP to make it not happen, but what can you do? Still played it pretty well overall. So.
Oh yeah, I'd agree 100%. Yeah, that was just an interesting one. Thanks so much for commentating this. I'm sure you two did excellent as always, and thanks for ZeldaSpeedRuns for setting this up for us, and thanks to our tracker as well. Was it VT Slacker?
It was RG365.
RG365. Yeah, thank you, RG365. And thanks again, and first class as always, and good luck to everyone in the rest of the Zelda 2 Rando tournament. I've been enjoying watching some of these and rewatching some of these, so hope everyone does as well.
Yeah, thanks again.
Yes, massive thank you, and Jake Hopper, thank you for being in the booth with me. Had a good time with you.
It was good.
Yeah, absolute pleasure. And I mean, you're a friend of mine from multiple communities at that, so it's always a pleasure to jump into any race with you.
Yeah, same. Yeah, but I think we'll probably hand it back to VT Slacker. I think the next race on the calendar is mine about 23 hours from now.
Yep, 8:30 Eastern Time. You and versus Chroma, plus also joining y'all will be, and let me pull it back up because I was just looking at it. Nux versus Sausage Link. So for a double feature, 4-person. Of course, there'll be 1v1 on each side, but look forward to that tomorrow. Plus, we'll try to get as many races from the Z2R standard tournament. Plus, we got, of course, tournaments from Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker going on as well. And I think a couple from A Link to the Past as well. So be on the lookout for those. Also, give a follow to our runners, Animus United and Bond, for the show they put on today as well. But other than that, I'm going to pass you over to Yunus, who's doing a all keys run. Go on and cheer them on. But other than that, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.